Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Now in the box, Avisail Garcia. He will lead this one off today. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Yanked fouled off to the right. One and two for Christian Yelich. Kershaw is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Gone in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Brandon Woodruff will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A 3-0. is in there for strike one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Corey Seeger is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Seeger, base runner at first with 1 out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollard has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That is it. The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Jerko in front. 2 balls and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left. Pollard will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike too. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollard.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, A.J.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Pollard, originally from the state of Connecticut, who was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Will Smith will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Narvaez gathers, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And it's fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next for Milwaukee, Luis Urias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Smith shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, Brandon Woodruff, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Throw to Muncie to finish the double play. That retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the 3rd now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Taylor is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Kershaw.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now it's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
pulled toward right center field. Garcia on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Shortstop.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Corey Seeger is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fastball swung. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
To 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Gone in order are the Brewers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Slow roller down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Has a look, now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on the show right after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Jed Jerko hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
And that's in there for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Garcia. Here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Under it now, Jerko for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. It's coming. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Soft liner to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action, pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. There's one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder, number 20.
Ready once again, Avisail Garcia, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Christian Yelich is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obvious.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brewers strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seeger.
Corey Seeger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here. He's struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Braun on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next up is Max Muncie. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's down.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike to Braun.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Braun is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now that
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
That's wide. 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollard has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Jed Jerko. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now at the plate, Orlando Garcia 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Milwaukee leaves 1. Still no score. Number 57 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 57.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollard.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
The 0-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. 1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 out, nobody on. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Garcia at the track, the wall. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Goes after the sinker. And this is popped up near second base. Garcia is there, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 1-0 LA. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Luis Urias. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Dylan Floro gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Tyrone Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Tyrone Taylor.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Ray Black is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next is Garcia.
So striding in, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And this will bang up against the wall. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. He's taken strike one.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. The 1-1 home is a sinker that gets a swinging strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the pitch. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Pollock looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Into the box, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1, well below the zone. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Glove by Taylor. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dylan Floro is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.